Anyways, we'll move on to our next quick fire, and this one is very interesting. Billings Way crime alert. That is what we're talking about. If you live on Billings Way or know someone who does, you really need to pay attention because we are not talking rent, light bills, or house hunting. We're talking billing a man or woman for lifestyle perks. Might seem sleek, but it could land you in serious legal hot soup. So before you hit send on that urgent 2K or text someone for something, maybe hear what the law has to say. Jimmy Agbaje, social media lawyer, has this to say in this video we're about to show you.
What be this?
So can you tell me about yourself?
I'm going through a lot. My house rent has expired. My phone is bad. And my birthday is coming. I need a sponsor. I don't know if you can help me with, I don't know, maybe be...
Yes! Do you know that billing is a crime under the law? Section 12 of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. Forced financial dependence or economic abuse. Once you do it to another person, it is 2 years imprisonment or 500k fine. Or both. In fact, attempted bill that you are even planning to bill me, you try to bill me, or you ginger another person, you incite another person to bill me, it is 1 year imprisonment too, and 200k fine. Before you bill me here, are you ready to go to jail? 2 portions of rice.
Forget about what I said. I'm actually very hardworking. Please, can I also order something to eat?
Do you come with jail?
All right, apologies. I said Jimmy earlier. Timmy Agbaje, great guy, great content creator, and of course a fantastic lawyer. And when I first saw this video, I was like, it's a crime?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Like, how is it a crime? Okay, now that we know, how does that affect the dynamics of things? Because this is normal in this part of the world. Urgent 2K, bail me out from this, and people manipulate situations just to get money from you.
I think all across the world people do that. But my question is, what is the context of billing? So if I say, Quincy, I'm in trouble, please, can I get 5K? He can sue me, he can take me to, I'm going to go to jail for that? Is that what the context is?
I don't think so.
You're female. I don't think so.
Because I'm trying to figure out, so
I don't think it has to do with, no, it's not, it has nothing to do with the female gender. I think it has more to do with manipulation, trying to get resources.
So if I say,
people.
I had an accident, I need 5K, but if that didn't happen, you can take me to court or whatever and get, I think that's what it is.
Because I'm going to ask Quincy for $5K and
what? You say what?
You say it.
You say what?
Quincy, give me urgent $5K.
5K naira, I could show you. No, man. I've always been, do what you have.
Yeah,
exactly.
To be honest, that's really what it is. Do what you have. If you can afford to, do it. I don't know about $5K, but do what you can afford to.
Yeah.
Be it male, be it female.
Exactly.
And then you get billed so much, you also have the spidey senses now that tingles when you can sense there's a lie.
Yeah.
My phone fell inside water and then my landlord's roof broke down and somehow I slipped and snake bit me. And some weird stuff. You can always find out that it's a lie. So I do, if you can, do it. But then, like my father once said, so you need to take it easy. Essentially saying that no matter how benevolent you might feel or you might be as a person, you need to caution it.
Absolutely.
It's not all the time that you just dole out bread.
Exactly.
So that you can feel good for yourself. And say, I help people a lot. Nah, man, that's not what it's about.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can turn around and bite you.
The last time Uti was here, he actually pointed fingers at men. That the reason why a lot of young women, now in the context of the female, approach, the reason why a lot of young women do this is because men have encouraged it.
Men have enabled it.
And enabled it. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree 100%. The thing is, because it's borderline on a transactional axis, in terms of people always want something for something. And especially when gender comes in, they're wondering, why are you spending this much on the opposite gender? For what reason? And when they find out there's intimacy involved, it almost has some prostitution-like concepts. That you're paying for this, to get that. That's where it tends to seem to be illegal. And the point you made on the other podcast that we had, why they call it a podcast, the other show we had with Uti on it, was the fact that the way the world is going, people just fall on the aspect of, if you can afford it, do this for me.
Don't do it, yeah.
And a lot of men are not saying, if I'm doing this for you, what am I gaining?
Exactly.
What do I get in return? And these days, the opposite gender is willing to say, you can get whatever you want as long as you foot these bills.
Yeah.
So that's where the crime aspect comes in.
Okay, so Adams, quickly, how often do you get requests for things like that?
I mean, no, generally, I mean, my DM is probably a mess with people asking for whatever. And I generally would do what I can do at any point in time. And as a matter of fact, I usually would tell anyone, if I give you some, please keep it like that. I'm not interested in you telling me thank you publicly or whatever. I don't care for it. I generally would do what I can do at every point in time if I can do it. And if I can't do it, I'll let you know that I really can't as well. For me, I don't even think it's that deep. For example, regarding loans, if I say, I beg, borrow me. If you say borrow me 100K, if I can give you 20K, I'll give you 20K, but I don't want you to go.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Because borrow now, Nigerians, you borrow somebody, you borrow person money now. You're calling the like say, na favor you want to do to return the money.
Hey, long thing.
You know, so I give what I can give and I keep it moving.
Check your text message. I just sent you.
What's going on here?
5,000.
5,000.
These $5 that you guys are sharing.
Maybe you now say, oh,
Quincy, now me
it's
ask.
$1K I can give you. I will not.
Quincy, now me ask you.
Oh my God. Once I collect, I'll give you share. Then you said go take that one, go.
I will take that one, go. Yeah.